And as we honor Dr. King today, we also remember the time he spent here in Florida fighting racism and advancing civil rights. 10 Investigates' Emerald Morrow gives you a historical look.
Florida often gets overlooked when it comes to the civil rights movement, but in the 50s and the 60s, Dr. King spent a lot of time traveling the state to fight racism. In 1961, he made a stop right here in Tampa, speaking at the Fort Homer Hesterly Armory to more than 4,200 people.
Martin Luther King? Oh boy, we definitely wouldn't have missed that.
The speech was well received by the black community, but was delayed by bomb threats. 10 Investigates recently uncovered the police report that showed there were two, not just one, as historians previously thought.
No one ever bothered to look for the police report until you did. And it's an interesting thing to see, the police report, because one, that there even was an investigation.
King also spent a lot of time in a segregated Miami and got in some R&R at the historic Hampton House, where historians believe he gave an early version of his I Have a Dream speech.
The speech grew, as did his idea of what a better future would look like. So I think Dr. King had an incredible impact on the civil rights movement in Florida.
That's true of his time in St. Augustine, where he arguably did some of his most important work. In 1964, he helped organize a huge campaign against racial discrimination. He and other demonstrators faced extreme violence, but his work there helped lead to the passage of the Civil Rights Act, which he was able to watch President Johnson sign into law that July.
And if you'd like to learn more about Dr. King's time in Florida, you can check out 10 Tampa Bay's special, A King's Dream, by downloading the free 10 Tampa Bay Plus app for Fire TV and Roku devices. Now, on the app, you'll also see the MLK Day celebrations that happened in Tampa and St. Pete today.